just give it a second to warm up. So we've chatted about a few things. One of them is what makes our kind of process different. It's okay when a process is different, but how do clients arrive in our office? What brings clients to our office? I know you've got a great kind of approach to this, and I'd just like everyone else to hear it.
So I think that the clients that show up are the ones that are really at that point.
Okay.
At that point, I call it lower than the snake's belly, but some kind of a life event has happened that they are on the search for feeling better.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times when people are on the search for feeling better, it's been a while. So maybe they've tried some things. Like maybe they started off what I call the first layer would be simply circulation. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go for a run.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go exercise, swimming, any kind of circulatory thing is going to make you feel better.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens though is maybe it's not enough. Maybe it's not, or maybe I stop exercising for a little bit and I notice, boom, I'm right back where I was.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so maybe it's just not circulation. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's more. And as you go exploring, well, what else is out there? What else is out there? There's this whole body of Eastern religion kind of stuff, Eastern energy work.
Mm-hmm.
And that is fabulous. And a lot of times that really does it for a lot of people. Like acupuncture really does work well for a lot of people. Same thing with Reiki, same thing with Qigong, same thing with Tai Chi, same thing with the therapeutic shaking that I teach. It really does it,
mm-hmm.
or not. And so maybe it does it for a while. Maybe it's slow. Maybe you want to speed things up. And usually the missing piece out of all that is that we haven't really worked with our thoughts at the subconscious level. We mm-hmm. haven't really looked at, well, what is the source of the trigger? Well, what is the source of the cause? What is making this surface again and again and again? So, welcome to the world of thoughts. That's really our focused areas that we can uncover unhealthy beliefs, expired programs, things that are no longer serving us. Mm-hmm. And bring them up in a neutral state in such a way you can look at them differently.
With a fresh set of eyes.
Yeah. Thank you. So, but what's common all about the circulation, about the acupuncture or the energy work, about the thoughts is it's still all about me. Mm-hmm. What I found is that if you keep that perspective, it's all about me, you're still kind of limited. And so that's really the world of what I call spirituality or conscious awareness, is that as you get more and more into that perspective, that field of study, it becomes less, you're more and more aware that there's more going on than just you.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really critical component to bring in to the work. And so as we talk about heart-centeredness, that's really the influence of the spirituality. Mm. That really allows you to hold the gains, to leave the office feeling better. But as you are sending yourself the love, sending your heart your own love, then that's going to help you hold it and keep on going in a faster and faster rate, and give you a different perspective, and really open you up.
Yeah, and I know some of the process that we use, again, which we'll touch on later on, it is the circulatory stuff, it's the energetic work, it's the thoughts, and it's the spirituality, it's that whole combination.
Yeah. So, if you show up to the office, you actually have to show up ready to do some exploring.
Mm. So going back to what brings clients to our office, I'm guessing the simple answer would be, the straightforward answer would be that they've tried this circulator, they've tried the energy, they've tried the nutrition, they've tried all of that, but there's still some blockage there at a deep unconscious, some blockage that just doesn't feel right, doesn't sit right.
So those are those are like a big chunk of the pie that doesn't feel right
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah.
But also, who comes into our office is the I am chronically ill.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have a disease. It's real. It's in my body. I'm fibromyalgia or MS or something that's really tangibly wrong with their
Mm-hmm.
body, and still they've tried all of the different remedies, and there seems to be a piece missing.
Mm.
So what I work with when I work with them, I kind of help them understand that, and this is the world according to Randy, but there's at least three puzzle pieces that are always present whenever there's one of those chronic illness things, and that would be there's a nutrition piece. Your body needs certain nutrition, and so that it can run optimally, so that you can feel that energy, so that you can do okay.
Yeah.
Your body also needs to be able to get rid of this stuff that's not a fat, that's not a carbohydrate, that's not a protein. Anything that's not in those three, it doesn't really know what to do with, so it stores it in your body as fat, and so those are the world of toxins.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of benefits that can happen to somebody's health if they detoxify, and there's a lot of different ways to do that. That's always an element, especially in our culture, especially in our time, given what shows up in the grocery stores and given the water systems and all that kind of stuff, is that we really have that aspect to deal with to get our health back.
Mm-hmm.
But the third piece of the pie is this stress piece. And so everything that is causing us stress or causing an anxious feeling or causing some depression of some sort
Mm-hmm.
is based on the way we've made sense of something from our past.
Good point. Good point. Yeah.
So that's really the journey that I help them go explore. So what is it in my past that is keeping me stuck the way it is?
Mm-hmm.
And as they try to think about it, thinking about it isn't really going to do it differently, because the subconscious mind is not going to give you access to that set of beliefs.
It's got no access at all. And again, if you could think your way through it, guess what?
You would have already done that. You probably wouldn't be in my office.
Yeah.
You'd be doing okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a unique situation where somebody's kind of low enough in their what they consider their situation in life that they're really searching for something, but actually it's a blessing.
Yeah.
And I help them see the blessing, and the blessing really boils down to, boy, what I'm going to teach you is going to shift your life. It is going to change your perspective in such a way that you are going to catapult so that you can go even higher than you ever could have imagined possible, as opposed to just kind of mumbling along and just doing a regular flat life.
Yeah, and for a lot of people, certainly the people that I work with, they've gone down the circulator, the energy I mentioned. But then the next book will come out, the next DVD collection will come out, and it has that momentarily effect. It'll work for 2 months, maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months. But then guess what? That blockage is still there.
Yeah.
The spirituality side, the whole interconnection of everything, has never been worked with, never been addressed, never even been acknowledged in some cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like the way you put that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
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 You.